And we're back! Alright. Let me double check if I got that save. I totally got that save. Alright. Hopping into the Highwind. The Imperials were headed for the sealed gate. Said they found some statues or something. It couldn't be. Oh, those half-witted espers. To think they would open the gate for us themselves. The Roaring Triad is waiting just beyond that door. I need only to reach out and claim it for my own, and all my dreams will be fulfilled. Hurry it up! What's wrong, Terra? The island. Something's happening. The earth is crying out. And so an island rises into the sky. A twisted, deformed place where the Roaring Triad keep the balance of magic in check. So this is the power of the Roaring Triad. With this in my Magicite, the world will be mine to command. The source of our magic, the Roaring Triad. Those things? They're said to have turned themselves to stone facing one another. That way each one's powers will be neutralized by those of the other two. If those three were ever to be moved out of their perfect alignment, the resulting power imbalance would destroy the world as we know it. What? That's right, we've got a genuine, honest-to-goodness, end-the-world scenario on our hands. Head to the floating continent, take the wheel, or never mind. We're gonna go with never mind. We have some changes to make. Which is to say, we need to form ourselves a different party. I'm not just sitting here playing games, I'm thinking up our next strategy. Change party members. We have Terra, the Magitech Elite. Locke, the Adventurer. Edgar, the Machinist. You choose. And Sabin, the Monk. We're gonna go with the normal party that we used to do all the time. Then we're gonna go over to here, unequip some party members, those not currently in our party. Convenience. Alright. Terra, Locke, Edgar, Ceres. You could definitely make that argument. Let's see. Don't let Gale Hairpin. No. Lots of choices. We're gonna go with Dragoon Boots because we did get a really good lance. And I guess Mithril Glove, just to be safe. And I believe the earrings affect his abilities. So, earring and earring. Alright, we're gonna keep you on Bismarck, keep you on Siren. I might put Golem on him. Actually, let's get Shiva. Edgar only needs one thing, the chainsaw. Except it's unreliable as all hell. You don't want the chainsaw all the time. You want the chainsaw and the drill, and then a good AoE tool. Alright, with our party formed, we're not going to head towards the flying continent. We're going to be taking the wheel and heading our way. Alright, map, thank you. First place we're heading for is where it all started, Narshe. We have some business to take care of in Narshe. Whoops. I overshot it, didn't I? No? No, it's over here. My bad. There we go. Narshe. I think I want to go this way. No, I want to go towards, the chest. Right. The storage room. There's a very important storage room that we want to go to. I remember the storage room, there was a chest that was locked. I think we're going to try and do something about that. Gah! Caught in the act! Excuse me? I'm Lone Wolf the Pickpocket. This treasure's mine now. Empty! Don't let him get away! Gah! Get back here, you thief! I think I know where he's going, but I don't remember how much you have to chase him to figure it out. I don't remember which direction specifically you need to go in. So, I'm gonna give a quick look around town to see if we find him. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Oh, hey, I don't think I checked out this room. The Elder's house. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually been in the Elder's house. And guess what? Elixir in the clock because Final Fantasy VI. Alright, so if that's not going to be what works, then what we're going to do is go this way and head in here. I believe he escapes to the mines. I don't know if he does that yet, or what have you. Same enemies as before, so not a problem. Just trying to keep an eye out for him. I don't have it written down like his exact path that you're supposed to take. I know where he ends up eventually. Hey, look at all those auras. Not what I actually want him equipped with Madeline for, though, anyway. Oh, right, this thing. I forgot this was a thing. Ta-da! And then we go past here. I believe we will find Monsieur Lone Wolf. Here? No? No? I went the wrong way. Okay, we weren't supposed to go here yet. Let's double check over here, just in case. Nope. There we are, it's a spoiler! And no. One of the good things about doing older areas is, even though the experience is going to be garbage, the AP can only be a minimum of 1 per fight. So... I think I needed to go somewhere else first. Yeah, I need to find Lone Wolf somewhere in town, maybe. Alright, we went down here. Saw him go over this way. Maybe he went north. Yep, there he is. Okay. I hadn't done this before. I didn't take very good notes on this section, so oopsies. Persistent, aren't you? You might remember this as one of the very first areas we went into when Terra was in her Magitech armor with Biggs and Wedge. Free potions, also, in case you want those. Thank you, speed up. Follow him across here. And the only path out is up here on the mountain where we defended the Esper from the Empire. Ah! I guess I was wrong about where he ends up. That's far enough. Come one step closer and the Moogle gets it. Hold still. Kupo! Got a wild one! Ah! You'll never get this gold hairpin. Now you have to choose who you save. You can either get the gold hairpin, which is an item that halves magic MP use and spells. But don't worry, in this game you can get a lot of items that do similar stuff. The Moogle, on the other hand... Thanks, Kupo! You can talk? A Moogle who speaks the words of men and can summon the Earth's power through his dance. Say hello to Mog. Just like in the beginning of the game. That's right. An old dude named Ramu taught me your language, Kupo. Kept showing me up in my dreams and telling me to help you, Kupo, so I'm gonna help you, Kupo. That's how it's gonna be then. Take this! I'll wait for you on the airship, Kupo. Bye, Lone Wolf. Speaking of espers, still ain't saying anything. Okay. So, we now have in our party Mog the Moogle. And now we're going to rearrange our party like hell because we have some extra stuff to do. Very, very important things. Just need to leave town first. Get on the airship, rearrange our party. And take care of so many things. Actually, no, we don't want to rearrange our party yet. There is a special thing I want to take care of. That'll be important for later. Now, the thing I'm going to do is not something you have to do right now. In fact, it's probably suggested you do it later in the game. You gotta have the right strategy, and you gotta know what you're doing. That said, I have the right strategy, and in theory, know what I'm doing. In theory. You might notice in the northeast corner-ish of the map, there is a small island out in the middle of nowhere. What we're gonna do is we're gonna head there real fast. Real fast, because this airship zooms. Alright. First things first, absolutely want to save. This is going to be dangerous. Secondly, walk around. You need a specific random encounter. Let me get my notes out. Instagear. Alright, this boss this is not a regular monster. This is definitely a boss. You want to treat it as such, at least. Now, it's special in that it's invisible
permanently. First thing you want to do is cast the spell Stop. I'm ignoring Trance because I don't want that right now. I want to cast Stop. This is the reason why I spent time to go teach to learn Stop. Alright, it's now able to be seen, and it had Stop on cast on it, so it's going to be less of a pain in the ass. Now, we're not done hitting it with status ailments. Next, we want to hit it with Slow, which is, again, why we're... Oh, I don't have Slow on you, do I? Oh, right, he absorbs Holy. He absorbs all the elements. Right, good job, Haven. Okay, I don't have Slow with you. So instead, I'm going to hit him with... I don't have a non-elemental spell. Okay. Do you have Slow? I could have sworn somebody had Slow. Okay, nobody has Slow. Drill. Left, right, left. Every once in a while, you're going to want to recast your Stop spell, by the way. Because he will get mad. Ah, don't miss while you're tranced. In fact, just to be paranoid, I'm going to cast Stop again. Basically, I'm going to do that for every turn for Terra, I think. Hold on. Left, right, left. It's been a while since I've used his blitzes, so I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. Stop, 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 stop! Okay, so the previous Stop hit, which is a good sign. Raging Fist! So you can probably see why I use this specific group party composition. They're my most powerful physical attackers or non-elemental damage dealers. Just in case. Only reason why we're surviving is because we're keeping him perma-stopped. I can guarantee you that. And yes, this thing has 32,000 health. So it's a little on the scary side. But took the Invisidoom trick out? Yeah, I know. The Invisidoom trick is fun. For folks who don't know, what's Greggenheim there, and by the way, hello Greggenheim, good to see you, is mentioning is in what happens when you turn somebody invisible, and I believe I've explained this before, it's that the accuracy of magic on a target who's invisible becomes 100%. That's the downside. The upside is that they can't be hit by physical attacks. He woke up! This is why you don't let him wake up. Yeah, he almost one-shot Terra, and he immediately turned himself invisible. Anyway, when you're turned invisible, you're immune to physical attacks because they always miss you, but you get 100% accuracy of magical attacks against you. That includes things like Doom, or Death, or other spells that we aren't going to say yet because there would be a spoiler. Anyway, one trick that you would use is against enemies normally that are really hard to use death spells on. You would cast invisible on them and then cast a death tile spell on them afterwards, which would give it really good accuracy. Also, I got really lucky when he cast Meteor. One, that it barely dealt any damage to most of my party, and two, that I was able to immediately cast Stop on him, and I didn't have something queued that would be unfortunate. Oh, well, there goes most of my party. Let's see. Actually, I'll have Locke Phoenix down you. Oops, and you Cura everybody. Let's speed this up a tad. Phoenix down you. I'm gonna cast Stop so he doesn't cast another meteor on me. And that's one of the reasons why I like having the gauntlets on that give him Protect when his health is low. When you revive someone, their health is always low. It's at a critical state, and thus really easy to get them back on their feet. And it gives them a buff that lasts quite a while. I'm gonna see if I can steal anything from this guy. I don't know if I can. Alright, I'm gonna cast Stop again, even though I'm pretty sure there's no reason to. Couldn't steal. This guy is a lot higher level than you. I don't remember exactly what level he is, but like I said, you're meant to fight him later anyway. So stealing with Locke is gonna be pretty difficult. Yep, there's Meteor again. And he counterattacked only... Ah! He counters because he died. Good to know. 10 magic AP. Yeah. So, you might be thinking, well, what's the big deal? All you got was 10 EP. There's another reason why you want to fight that guy. Siren, good. And I'm going to demonstrate that in just a second. Oh, Kate Sith gives magic. I forgot Kate Sith gives magic as a level up. Shiva, you've learned most of it. Rasp and Osmos. Can you get Rasp and Osmos from someone else? I think you can. Guess not. I don't actually want Rasp and Osmos very much. Honestly, I'd prefer Madeline to teach the Aura spells. And I don't need that right away. So I'm going to instead give you... Let's give Carbuncle. Get some good utility spells. You're still using Bismarck just for the strength. Oops, I forgot I should just use Cure on the menu. Gotta be efficient. Alright, next on my list. Lore hunting. That's right, we did just get a blue mage, so why don't we get some wonderful blue magic spells? However, the best way to do that is one, to go to the Veldt, which I don't remember off the top of my head exactly where it is. I think it's on this continent. Oh, by the way, remember that the Empire pulled out of all those towns and stuff? They're still pulled out of all those towns and stuff. Which button was it? There we go. That's right, bring up the menu to go inside. We need a completely different party.
Traveled around the world too in my younger days.
Alright. Party is going to be Strago, the Blue Mage, Realm, the Pictomancer, Gao, the Feral Youth, and Mog, the Moogle. That's right, pretty much a completely fresh party in many ways. So having hours and hours of grinding there, hopefully I won't be spending hours and hours grinding. That's not the idea. Chain Flail, sure. Oh, he can wear the Chocobo suit too, I didn't know that. I'll give him the Priest Smiter. No, wait, Magic Hat. Tiara provides a boost of magic. Sure. Tabby suit. You don't need the Priest Smiter. You're not going to be attacking very much. I mean, you're not going to be using magic very much. And Gao. Gao can still wield a shield, even though he doesn't wield a weapon, by the way. In case you didn't notice. Espers. I had you on Seraph. I'm going to put you on Madeline. Mog. Mog is... I don't remember if his dances use the magic stat, when I think about it. But I'm going to give him Bismarck anyway, just to learn the basics. And I think... What do I want to give you? Gao is another really interesting character in that I'm not always entirely sure how you want to build him. Unless you want, like, specific commands. Alright. Kind of varied levels. They give you Mog at a pretty high level in this. So, Relics time. Let's give you earrings, because you're going to be our main caster. Where is your memento ring? And don't want to give her the ribbon. It'd be a overkill. And barrier ring gives her more magic. Sure. I will give you the ribbon. And we will also give you mithril gloves, since you're going to be our tank, essentially. I'm going to give him some throwaway stuff. Gale hairpin and alarm earring. Sure. Alright. So we're going to leave. We're going to save. We're going to hang out on the Veldt. There are lots of things we want to do here on the Veldt. Lots of enemies that we want to find, including the one we just saw. That's right. So, run around. We found a sergeant. Not very interested in the sergeant, so we're just going to kill it. And Mog learn a new dance. Anytime you're on a different terrain, Mog will learn a new dance. So keep that in mind. Just attack. Alakran. No. There is a lot of enemies I want to find. So I'm keeping an eye out for them. We're probably not going to get them all. Hold on, Belmador. Belmador? No. No. Okay. Sorry, my notes aren't as organized as I thought I should have made them. Sketch that. Leap. I'm just sketching for the fun of it. Zagrum. Sorry, once again, I'm just double checking my notes. I should have organized them by monster, not by ability. Doberman. Stray cat. Keeps giving me lame-ass enemies. Satellite! Okay. Satellite is what we want. I'm gonna sketch it. Not what I wanted. Have everybody else defend. Sketch it again. It's not what I want. Oh wait, never mind. I'm supposed to wait for an ability. That I was looking at long list. Get rid of these soldiers. Need for him to use the ability Discord. Go away! I don't want to use Rage because then he'll just keep attacking and won't stop. Come on. I know you have the ability. There we go. Discord. Gotcha. Actually, leap. Ah, it killed it anyway. Whatever. Obtain a green beret. Oh, he does need it to be used on him, doesn't he? He didn't learn it. Damn it! Okay. Well, at least I understand that mechanic now. Better. Ghosts! And populum. Just leap. Bomb! Okay, this we definitely want to sketch. No. Sketch. There we go. It kills Realm. It didn't teach us it. What the hell? You should be learning these things. I don't understand. Whatever. This is already becoming more of a pain in the butt than I was expecting. No Gao. Angel Whisper. Oops, hi Gao. Hill Gigas. Sketch it. I want to see something. And then leap. Magnitude 8. Haha, healed it. Let's just go ahead and dance the Wind Rhapsody. Dance. Mog does a dance based on the specific terrain that you choose, and I believe keeps doing it. Yep, it's sort of like Rage, and he uses a set of abilities that are associated directly with whatever terrain he's doing. Okay, this group of enemies I actually might want to pay attention to. Dance, Wind Rhapsody, Nor Aqua Breath. There we go. Still haven't seen Gao. Oh, these guys I definitely want to see. Sketch it. Gotcha. Sketch when the Onion Knights. Yep, roulette. Dance the Wind Rhapsody. And Loraco Breath. Ah, he turned Strago into an imp. You jerk. Plasma! And he summons more. Where's that green cherry? Ah, there's Gao. Oh, be careful of rage effects. They will attack Gao. What's, even if he's the only target left. Did you still not learn? He hasn't learned a single thing yet. There are a lot of mechanics and there are a lot of enemies in here that it says just sketch the enemy and he'll learn the skill. So it must be a % chance, in which case, wow, fuck that. I'm not interested in his blue magic if it's going to be that hard. So, what we're going to do instead is we're going to hang out with this party a little bit longer. We're going to head out to Narshe. Because Narshe is actually one of the most efficient places to get a ton of dances for Mog. So what we're going to do is we're going to hang out over here, near where the forest and the desert sort of meet, because we need a forest dance and a desert dance. Dance! Actually, no dance. When he dances, he actually changes the terrain, I forgot. So if you're using Mog, don't dance if you're trying to learn a new dance. There, see, 2 new dances. Next is, we want to go to Zozo. And South Figaro Cave Entrance. So, South Figaro Cave Entrance is down here. Right here. Wow, I'm surprised I could manage to land there. Oh no, wait, the cave entrance, like right here? Can I get new encounter in here? I don't think so. Do you learn a new dance? No. Huh. My notes say the South Figaro cave entrance. Guess not. Maybe I'm wrong. Instead, we'll go get the Love Serenade at Zozo, which I believe is this way. There we go. Mastered new dance. That would be the Love Serenade, I believe. Calls upon the power of love to attack enemy and cure status ailments. And the last is... Okay, so there are two more spells that we can... two more dances that we could get right now. Earth Blues, which for some reason wasn't given it to me. So... Mount Colts is the other place we can go to for that, which I think we can go try. Mount Colts, I believe, is the mountain near here, if I'm 100% certain. Mount Colts, yep. Fight me! Fine, I'll go deeper in and then you can fight me. I don't know if this area counts. No, it didn't look like it. I think you need to be out here. I think this is the terrain we want. Yep, there we go. Master new dance. That's the last new dance we can do right now. We technically can do another. However, it will require us going through the Serpent's Trench again. If you remember, Serpent's Trench takes you to another continent. So if we were to fly to where we need to go to land in the Serpent's Trench, we would end up in a new continent and have to walk our way back. It's a bit of a hike, and it's not something we're going to do. Now, I really hate taking an early break, which is sort of what I need to do right now. Because last time I took a break, I wasn't able to do what I needed to, which was take more notes about what we're going to do next. So what I'm going to do is kill a little bit of time before we take a break. Kind of hang out in places. See that? Notice how Sealed Cave, the entire island it was connected to is gone. And it's up there now. So, yeah. We've been just about everywhere in the world at this point, at least all the white dots that are important. But why don't we head to Doma Castle real fast. I'm going to adjust my party, because this is definitely not the party I'm going to continue on with. We've done enough out of some of the stuff we want to do. So, when I mentioned that Instangir, when we killed him, why I said he was important is because he shows up on the Veldt, and he's a very powerful rage for Gau. So, if you're interested in getting that, then that would be a very good rage to get for Gau, and that's why I did that. We'll attempt to do so at some other point. Alright, you unequip everybody else. Let's go ahead. You chain flail. I would prefer you with a white dress. No, I need to change your relic first. Genji glove. Where's your thief? Thief spracer. There we go. Works for me. Alright, relics. I want to give you a ribbon. And that increases your magic. I'm going to give you a hyper wrist and a black belt. Make it so you are a good counterattacker. And I'll give you double earring. Here we go. I think that works. Now we gotta get Espers, everybody. I think I'll start on that. Keep it up with Bismarck. Actually, I think it might be a good time to get... Do you teach Revive? You do teach Raise, but I already have it. Let's just get you Kira as fast as we can. Gotta bleep this. Oh, I forgot to mention! Velt has another purpose, besides the one I already said. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and give you Bismarck real fast. Just for a little while. If you want to level up your magic your magic skills, but you don't want to level up the characters, the Velt allows you to do that. Because the only thing you get when killing enemies is, I think, money and AP. I don't think you get anything else. Alright, let's head out to Doma. Normally you could also bring Cyan here, and I think there might be a scene with Cyan. But if not, we're just gonna go ahead and loot the castle now that it's empty and no longer occupied. I don't remember where the treasure is, so you'll have to excuse me for exploring. This is something you could have obviously have done earlier in the game, if you wish to. Actually, I think you couldn't have, now I think about it. Yeah, I don't think you would have had access to your airship in time. Hi, Ether. An elixir from another clock. You can rest in this room if you wish. You can rest for free in Highwind, though, so it doesn't matter. No. There's not much else in here, if I remember right. That might be most of the equipment. Next items, I mean. Next potion there. And yes, that was Cyan's room, where his family was found dead. Morbid! Phoenix down. Prayer beads. Prayer beads, are those a relic? Oh hell, everything's all rearranged. Yeah, prayer beads. Base of meditation by warriors in foreign land, boost evasion. So if you're gonna go for an evasion build on someone, that's obviously an important item to have. As we've seen with some of the characters we've had as guests. Give me a moment.